Welcome. This is Coach Sean Casto, and I'm going to share with you a life changing story experience and system where you're going to learn and discover how you can become the ultimate man, where you will and should expect to build confidence, achieve success, and live an extraordinary life. But before we get started, I just do need to ask a few things. First, will you turn off all distractions? That means cell phones, Facebook, no interruptions, please. And close all web windows. I don't need, emails popping up while you're trying to focus and get something from our time together. Have a pen and paper handy because you will get a lot of value from this. And I want to make sure that you are ready to capture as much information as possible. Have a glass of water on hand. I actually usually make this mistake myself because you're going to get thirsty at some point sitting here as you're absorbing everything and thinking at this late hour. Create an action step list. That's why you need to have that pen and paper ready. This is really the gem that you're going to take away from this, because if you don't take notes, you're not going to really absorb and retain anything, and you probably will walk away not having changed anything about your life. And also go to the bathroom now if you're going to go. But we're starting either way. I do have a free gift for you, and this is what I want to share with you just for coming and joining me tonight. And it is my total body training system, where I show you how you can create the foundation for the ultimate life for yourself in health, wealth, relationships, and success. And in this exact system, I give you my blueprint for my workout program, how I fit into my crazy life, and why that is the foundation for success. But the thing is, I must warn you, this webinar is not for everyone. So if you were to consider yourself to be any of the following: a man who is driven by ego and narcissism, you do not belong on this webinar. Or maybe you feel fulfilled already in all areas of life, from women to finances. This is not going to be for you. Maybe you believe that you are superior and that you don't have anything new to learn in life. That's first of all bullshit. And second, you don't belong here. Or maybe you aren't open to a new way of thinking about life and what it really is. Who this webinar is for: men who are frustrated with the status quo and being average. Average sucks, and you should expect more from yourself. Maybe you are feeling a lack of fulfillment in some, if not all, areas of life, and you want to make a change. Maybe you strive to be the best version of yourself already, but you're just not there yet. Maybe you desire a sense of purpose and high level of self-worth, or plain and simple, you struggle with confidence, self-image, or achieving success personally or even professionally. Who is Coach John Casto, and why should you listen to him? And this is me locally here just outside of Washington, D.C., where I did a recent keynote presentation on my life and the gym I own. And yes, fellas, this is a women's only gym. There's no ulterior motive here. I simply found a very, very unique market, and I created a service that serves them at a high level. And that is exactly what we do at our women's only gym. I've also been featured on TV as a local fitness expert. Based off all that, you can imagine I've become pretty successful in a short period of time. What else you should know about me is I love to travel. I've been all over the world. Here's Peru in the top left in Machu Picchu, Cancun in Mexico, Thailand on the bottom right in Koh Samui, and then Bali on the bottom left in Indonesia. This is what I love to do. This is what I would do with all my free time if I had no other responsibilities. Family is the other half of my life, and there's my parents, my grandparents, my sister. But I've had my struggles too. I'm not a perfect person, and I'm going to share that with you. And actually, growing up, I struggled. I struggled with confidence, with respect, with self-image, with self-worth. I didn't believe I was worth anything because of all the negative things that reinforced that message into me. In fact, I had lost weight in college, and I wouldn't say I developed confidence, I developed cockiness. And with that cockiness, basically was at a false sense of confidence. That's really what cockiness is, right? And I became a personal trainer in college, and that's what I did. And I was helping others, but it wasn't in a good place. And as I developed as a person, I continued and actually opened my own gym, and that was about 2 years ago. But here's the thing: I hit rock bottom, and I gained over 30 pounds. I stopped working out. I lost every bit of confidence in myself, and I actually overate from daily stress and lack of sleep, daily stress and lack of sleep, because I was a mess, on the inside and out. I actually signed a 5-year lease to the gym, and a week after that, my girlfriend of 3 years told me she had been cheating on me for the past year. So you can probably imagine my life would be very different if those weeks had been flipped. I probably would not have signed the lease. I would have packed my bags and gone overseas to be a bum somewhere, maybe. I don't know. I would be somewhere else. And, I'll share with you why that is such a awesome thing and why there's a lot to be grateful for with that experience. But here I was, rock bottom. And on top of that, I was $30,000 in debt. Our business was losing hand over fist thousands of dollars every month for just being burned, or better yet, put on my credit cards. And I felt trapped, lost, and I felt like I had no way out. Then I came across what I consider the secret, which helped me clear all my debt. I found my mojo and became recommitted to diet and exercise, where I have not missed a beat since. I regained confidence, self-worth after losing all 30 pounds and getting down to 7% body fat, the leanest I'd ever been in my life. And I found happiness, a feeling of self-worth, and improved relationships with diet and exercise, which is huge. This is me. This is what I came to as I took to the stage. I did a bodybuilding competition to reset my focus and commit to something, and it worked. I was absolutely shredded. Did I maintain this? No, but I'm happier, I'm healthier, I'm committed, and I'm very lean still. And to be honest, it all started with who I started to surround myself with. When I started to invest in being a part of something bigger than me that could guide me to become the best version of me, that's when my life changed. And in the bottom left, for example, you see my mentor in the dead center, Simon, and he has been a massive influence on me and my personal development as far as who I am professionally and personally. And it's helped me. He is a fitness mentor, and he has coached me to take my business to the next level. In fact, he rolls in circles with guys like AJ Roberts, who you see on the left there. AJ is a world record power lifter. If you look at his story, it's absolutely incredible. He's also one of the biggest internet marketers out there in the industry. Guys, incredible. This helped me create the lifestyle I've always wanted. Here I am hanging out in Thailand at this mansion that he rented for the weekend, and there is this sweet car that I picked up, and because I decided I started to deserve nice things. But I want to share with you a few things as to why you're struggling in life where you are right now. Could it be your health? Could it be with your relationships? Maybe your finances are a wreck. Or you're really struggling to find success in your career. See, the biggest challenge the modern man is facing is that we want to keep up with status quo as being our best, or we're trying to compete with every other person, and we're constantly comparing ourselves. Your health is probably in shambles. You probably don't know what to do. You're probably letting yourself go. You're probably lacking the support from the community. Odds are you're probably unmotivated, right? Does this sound familiar? Your environment. Maybe you're surrounded by negative people. Maybe you're always watching some depressing news. Or maybe you're playing in a small pond. Maybe you're surrounded by people that are small minded, that judge you, that don't believe in you, that don't believe in themselves, so they bring that out on you. And this does shape your thought process. What you're thinking is what you're going to get. If you're thinking about how you don't have money, you're going to get less money, right? If you're thinking about why the world's against you, you're just going to feel like the world's against you. If you're thinking about why you can't do something, be something, or get something, you're probably going to get less of it. Here's what's crazy. So society actually teaches us this. Go to school, get a good job after you get good grades. Retire after you work all the best years of your life, and then repeat that with someone else that you care about, right? But when do we live? Do we live when we let ourselves get sick and healthy at 55, 60 years old? Is that when we start living? That's bullshit. You can live today, and I'm going to share with you how. See, maybe the economy is bad and you shouldn't take risks. Yeah, sure. Just wait for Social Security to kick in after your retirement. And you'll be set at 60, whatever. I forget what year you get it. The point is that this is all bullshit. The economy is good. The economy is bad. It doesn't matter. You can still take control. There are people that excel in down economic times, and there are people that excel in up economic times. Why don't you just adapt and be successful in both, right? Or maybe you need a degree to be successful. That's bullshit. I've been more successful than most of my friends that have master's degrees, and I honestly half-assed my way through college because a lot of it has to do with my self-esteem. But either way, it proves the point. Or maybe you believe that rich people are bad and it's evil to have money, which is also bullshit. Maybe you're living an unfulfilling life right now. Maybe you're looking for instant gratification. Maybe you burn through the week and you just go crazy on the weekend. You're just burnt out. You're burning the candle on both ends, right? Are you money focused? Or are you completely lacking any purpose in life besides cruising and just kind of rolling with the punches? Are you living someone else's dream? Odds are, if you're an employee, you're doing a great job of making someone else rich. That's what I like to say. Odds are, though, just like me, you have limited thinking. At one point, I was afraid to take risks. And I'll tell you what, the less risks I took, the less I grew. Maybe you can't achieve something or don't deserve nice things. Well, to be honest, that's probably just what you're thinking, and it's bullshit. Once again, I'm going to say that a lot tonight. Or maybe you think that you're the same as everyone else, and that everyone should live this status quo that has been explained and created for us. And also, maybe your thinking limits you to believing that the best things in life are for others and not for you, which is crap too. You settle for less when it comes to your relationships, your lack of growth, taking what you can get whenever you can get it. Or maybe you're not living in your genius. Are you doing something that you know you're not passionate about, but you just keep doing it? That's very common. I have so many friends that are making stupid money and they have no liability. They're employees, right? They're bringing home $150, 200 grand in their 20s. They're wasting it on the weekends, first of all, but second, they are unfulfilled. They're not living in their genius. They could be serving others with passion, making more money if it's really money that they want. So what I want to share with you is how to become the ultimate version of you. How can you build confidence, achieve success, and live an extraordinary life? Because I know you want to and I know you deserve it. So first, let me ask you, what's the vision of life the ultimate you. Who do you want that to be? Who do you want to be? You get one shot at this. So what's stopping you? Why are you not reaching your goals? How do you cut the crap and finally get there? Goals and structure. So you must be committed and invested in whatever you're working towards. I signed a lease at a 5-year lease at my gym. I must make that successful. I have no choice. There are good days and great days. Not every day is perfect, right? But I am committed. There's no question. And I am invested in so many ways. These goals are tangible and real, right? So you must be able to believe or taste or see the light in the tunnel for whatever you are working towards. If it's, a house, a car, vacation, you need to use as many of your senses, such as visualization, vision boards, self-talk, all these mindset focused things to convince yourself that you deserve it and that it's possible. Also, by being a part of something bigger than you, like a community of people that are like-minded, you're going to have the support. And when you're surrounded by the support of others that are excelling or just there to have your back, because the rest of the world's pretty much against you, it's really us and them, right? Us, we want to succeed. Us, we believe that there's more to life than just a norm, right? Them, they accept it. They don't want you to grow beyond where we are. They will pull you down, right? Health and fitness, this is huge. If you don't focus on this area of your life, every other area is going to just suffer, to say the least. You must make a personal commitment to yourself because the outside of your body reflects the inside. If you feel like shit, if you don't respect yourself, you're going to treat your body that way with foods that align with that. Become better at everything. This is exactly what getting in shape does. Yeah, it might make you a little more cocky or arrogant if you let it. But honestly, the biggest thing you can get from this is just by having a higher standard for everything you do in life. The real magic comes from mindset. What do you believe you can do? What do you believe you can't do or don't deserve? Or better yet, how or why can others be successful but you can't? These are great questions to ask yourself because realistically you can do anything. Whether or not you believe it at this given moment, I'm going to lead you to believing in yourself and actually getting the result. Here's the biggest thing. What's your self-worth and self-confidence level? Are you telling yourself stories that are bullshit? Are you letting negative past experiences, such as rejection or previous failures or attempts that not worked out, as I like to say, to limit what you believe you can do? How do you talk to yourself? How is it positive? If you stop and think about what you are saying to yourself, what is it? How positive or negative is it? Also, when it comes to personal fulfillment, it's one thing to have everything else checked off that we've gone over, but unless you are feeling fulfilled, unless you are working for yourself, unless you are doing something fulfilling and contributing to the world and serving others, making money is not a very gratifying thing. It buys you experiences, but you can't buy happiness. Happiness is energy exchange for serving, right? Last but not least, you must invest in yourself. And honestly, I held off for the longest time. But when I did, when I invested in this man next to me, I dropped 30 grand, 30 grand on the program that he helped me become the better version of me with. And I just did it again, right? My life has completely changed. It doesn't make any sense on paper. I was $30,000 in debt when I invested with him. But when you focus on all areas, personal, professional, relationships, finances, health, and fitness, the rest of your life changes. It's a fact. So the big question I have for you tonight is, what will be your story? Will you be the success? Will you be the person you've always dreamed of? Will you be the man you have always wanted to be, but never took the action, or maybe you didn't believe you could? Or are you going to be on the right side where you live the rest of your life in failure, frustration, shortcomings, and lack? Have abundance. Choose success. You deserve it. Be confident, right? Here's a question though. We all have a story. We've all been, we're all the victim. We've all been saying, oh, if it wasn't for this, I'd be successful. Or I can't do that because of this. That's all bullshit. Create a new story for yourself. You have a choice. Will you let the past go? Will you choose the higher path? And will you finally live the life you deserve? We all deserve the best. Give it to yourself. Question is, do you want to have the health and body you've always wanted? Create the income you've wanted and deserve. Carry yourself with confidence you've always wanted. And wake up excited, fulfilled, and feeling like you're finally living your dream. Yes, you can. You can do all this. Because wouldn't it be great to wake up every day and do what you love to do every single day? Wouldn't it be great to look in the mirror and be proud of yourself for once? Be surrounded with people you want to be around. Have good things effortlessly fall into your life every day, and be someone others look up to and are inspired by. I want to invite you to join me on the path to becoming the ultimate man. And this is where I'm going to personally coach you to change your thinking and become the positive person you're destined for. Grow confidence and a positive self-image and high-level self-esteem. Quit your dead-end job and crush your financial dreams without, doing what you love for once, and connect and surround yourself with people who actually care about and want to be around you. In closing, I want to say that success is doing what you want, when you want, where you want, with whom you want, and as much as you want. Now I'm going to open up the line for questions and answers, but I just want to thank you guys because realistically, I know who you are. I know where you've been. I know where you are right now, and I'm ready to help you make a change. So go ahead and I'm going to open the line for questions and answers. But before you do, take a moment to click the link you see and fill out an application for a men's online coaching program where you'll personally work with me. And yes, I will transform your life. So this is Coach John Casto ending our presentation on becoming the ultimate man. And now we'll open up the lines for Q&A.